Hi, this is Kate Collins, and today I'm going to show you how to create a walkthrough form using Google Forms as well as an add-on. Now, what's really cool about this walkthrough form is that the results of it are sent not only to the administrator who's conducting the walkthrough observation of a teacher, but it also sends the results directly to the teacher being observed without the administrator having to send an additional email or copying and pasting anything. So some really cool stuff. This training does assume that you already know how to create a Google form. If you don't, please check out one of my other trainings and screencasts where I do show you how to use Google Forms. So I've already created this form to save time. The very first thing you'll notice is the teacher. I chose to do a drop-down, and you'll see in the preview why I chose to do that. But right away you can see we have a lot of teachers at our school. We have over 100 teachers, and I populated it with their email. I used their Google for Education, our domain, oxnardunion.org, so that it just plays a little more seamlessly. I tried it with our other email, and there's a little bit of a lag. So you definitely want to stick Google to Google. And then there were some questions that align to our LCAP goals. So with this, I'm going to scroll on up to the top, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about add-ons. Add-ons are kind of like mini extensions to Chrome. So extensions improve the usability of Chrome and allow you to do some really cool stuff that you can't do with Chrome. Well, add-ons do some really cool stuff with certain programs in G Suite. For example, right now, Forms. But also there are add-ons for docs, for slides, for sheets, all kinds of great things. You just have to kind of look at what's out there. So I'm going to show you one that I already researched that is called email notifications. So to get an add-on, you're going to click on the three dots here. I'm going to go ahead and click that. The window pops down. I'm going to select add-ons. And this window that pops up, you'll notice, looks a lot like the extension store, the Google Play Store. And it's very similar, except it's a lot more limited because these are just add-ons for Google Forms. So the one that I want to do is called Email Notifications. I already researched it. I decided I like the way it works. If you're not sure which one to look for, do a Google search, do some research, and otherwise you can just go through and scroll and see, hey, what does this do? Wow, that looks really interesting, has a pretty decent rating. All right, I think I'll try it out. So my button is green because I already added this add-on, but yours will be blue. Go ahead and click on that button, and then you will need to authorize it. Go ahead and click allow. It will say something that looks a little troubling, send emails on your behalf, but you get to decide what the emails say. So it sounds troubling, but it's really not. Go ahead and allow it. So I'm going to close this window since I already added it. And I'm going to go over here to my puzzle piece and add-ons, and you can see I've added a couple, Choice Eliminator 2, Choice Eliminator Lite, but the one I'm going to use is Email Notifications for Forms. So go ahead and click. And I want to create an email notification. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the first option. It's working, and I get this great window that pops up. So it asks me to name it. I'm going to name it Email Teachers, so I can remember what it is. It's the one that sends an email to the teachers. The email address to notify. If I'm doing this form, I want them to see my email. And if they reply, I want them to reply to me. The email template. I like to do the visual. If you are familiar with HTML coding, go for it. So this allows you to change things. The sender email, it's coming from me because the owner of the form is that Gmail, and I want to alter this. So dear teacher, but I don't want to say dear teacher. That's kind of impersonal. So I'm going to add the form field. And so whatever I answered for teacher in the form is going to pop up there. Thank you for allowing me to observe your class today. Here are the results of my observation. And then it's already set for all the answers. If you have any questions or comments, please reply to this email so we can schedule an appointment. Sincerely, Kate Collins. I like the way that looks. Save. The email branding that's in there unless you pay for the additional. And email conditions, that's also an additional thing with the Pro. I'm going to attach a PDF copy so the teacher can save it for the records, and I created the rule. So that rule is now live. So if I were to fill out this form, select a teacher, and go through and fill it out, and then if I were to submit it, then I would get the data as I would with any Google form as the user of the form, but also the teacher would get the data. And what's really great about this is, let's say I'm consistently seeing an analog lesson. I might know that I want to hook that teacher up with a tech coach, such as myself or the other tech coaches on our campus, or I might want to invite the teacher to some additional training. Maybe the teacher wants to respond back and say that, hey, I did post a goal, but you came in halfway through. That's why it's great to send the responses to the teachers as well. So this was creating a walkthrough form using Google Forms and the add-on email notifications. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to contact me on Twitter. I am at Miss Collins Side. Thank you.